Why is leadership important in the workplace? Any organization needs leaders to help guide the way. Leaders provide direction and vision, motivate and inspire others to achieve the organization's goals. Without strong leadership, achieving success on both an individual and organizational level would be difficult. Healthy, effective leadership is essential for any business to reach its full potential.
Good evening. It is a big celebration for all of us to be together. With much gratitude and joy, we celebrate life. And we celebrate us, the Globo Asiatico company, the Globo Asiatico family and friends. We remain committed to our jobs and serve our customers the best we can even those times sa kasagsagan ng pandemya. We were afraid, yes, but we look courage nonetheless. Thank God we survived, and now we stand together stronger than ever before. Whatever challenges await, we say, bring it on, and the best is yet to come. There are certain traits that make up an effective leader. In the same manner, there are ingredients that make up a good dish. For example, hindi masarap ang adobo o ano ang ulam pag walang asin. Tama or mali? Tama, di ba? Hindi effective ang leader kung walang character. What exactly is character? Character is what drives a leader to do what is right and to do what is good. No true leader goes around announcing he has integrity or that he has a character. It is manifested in his dealings day after day after day. Character is a choice. There are many things about us that we don't have anything to do with. We don't get to choose what we are, but it is always up to us to choose who we are and who we become. Character brings lasting success with people. Most people obey and follow leaders who are trustworthy and leaders who care. Remember the adage? People do not care what you know unless they know much you care. Character prevents people from arrogance and self-centeredness. Come on, let's be honest. Sino ba sa atin ang hindi nagmamayabang at some point in our lives? Human nature ang maging mayabang. But if you have character, you remind yourself that failure is never final, so is success. You are not always at your peak, so when you achieve success, celebrate it. Be grateful. And remember, like anything under the sun, it will pass. Having character is a journey and the aim is not perfection, but progress. It is what I hope will always be aligned with my continuing growth and development. Thank you. God bless.
When we talk about charisma, it is a compelling attractiveness that can inspire devotion to others. It is a magnetic force that enables a person or a leader to influence and motivate his peers or his subordinates towards their aspirations and goals. If you create a positive first impression to anybody, that first impression will be a lasting one. Every individual is unique with different personalities and skills, but only several people have charisma. How can you have a charisma? The formula is simply be more concerned about making others feel good and infuse optimism. Charisma is also a learnable skill. Charismatic leaders must make good use of empathy. Ito yung alam mo, naiintindihan mo, at nararamdaman mo ang feelings ng iba. In layman's term, you are putting your shoes into the shoes of the others. Ito ay isang malalim na pag-unawa sa feelings sa nararamdaman ng kapwa natin para mas naiintindihan natin sila. Another trait of charismatic person is they have excellent emotional intelligence or quotient, or ito yung tinatawag na EQ trait of a leader. Because of this skill, they become well-liked among their peers or subordinates and regard their leaders as great listeners. To summarize, Charismatic people are positive influencers. They are not easily distracted by setbacks, and they are very resilient when faced with challenges. They love and value life. They share wisdom, give hope, and connect with people by painting tomorrow brighter than today.
Commitment separates doers from dreamers. Let me begin with describing the dreamers and the doers in the industry. Dreamers are the ones who have lots of ideas, and the doers are the ones who get things done. They both need each other. In fact, we cannot become a doer if they are not first a dreamer. Being a dreamer is not a bad thing at all. Without the dreamers, the doers can end up stuck trying to figure out what needs to be done. And while, on the other hand, without the doers, the dreamers can end up with lots of great ideas that seldom come to life or existence. Then, I ask, what is the importance of commitment for a leader? I believe that commitment is such an important foundation for a leader. It distinguishes the people who truly are devoted to what it is that they do or passionate about. It grows within people over time. It starts from the heart, tested by actions, and open the doors to achievement. Being committed to something is meaningless if you don't take action. Commitment is deciding to do something and then doing it. I also believe that people who are committed are the ones who don't take discouragement seriously. Commitment always precedes achievement. We can all be achievers if we are committed. Commitment is contagious.
Excellent communication is absolutely one essential skill a leader should have. Without it, you travel alone. Imagine a workplace where all leaders do not have such, like here at Globo, where we do not see each other most of the time physically because of the structure of our office. It's important that once we meet or we need to communicate something, it will easily be understood. If a leader can get a message across clearly and motivate others to act on it, then having a message doesn't even matter. The success of any relationship, be it personal or at work, depends greatly on communication. People will not follow if they do not know what you want or where you are going. In effective communication, all we need to do is just follow the 4 basic truths. Simplify your message. Not just what you say, it's how you say it. See the person. Effective communication focuses on people with whom they are communicating. Simply know your audience. Sino yung kakausapin, sino ang kausap. Show the truth. Credibility precedes great communication. Believe in what you say and live what you say. Seek a response. Every time you speak to people, give them something to feel, something to remember, and something to do. So if you're successful in doing that, your ability to lead others will go to a new level. John Maxwell said, educators take something simple and make it complicated, while communicators take something complicated and make it simple.
What is competence? Competence is performing tasks effectively and doing job well. In our industry, that providing healthcare and wellness to the patient, building their trust and confidence is very important. And this will be difficult if competence is not there. Competence cannot be achieved overnight. You have to dedicate effort, time, and hard work. Several difficulties will go to your way. Difficulties lies opportunities. Don't be discouraged to accept challenges, but rather take this as opportunity to learn new things, to acquire new knowledge, to improve our understanding, and this will make us more competent. If these people see that we are competent, we have knowledge, we have capabilities to meet their expectations, these people will come to us and will be the key to achieve our goal and help us grow as an organization.
Good day, everyone. I'm here to talk about courage as one of the indispensable qualities of a leader. As the saying goes, one person with courage is majority. Do you want to be a leader? Do you have the guts? Do you have the courage to do what? Are you courageous enough? Be responsible, to be fearless, Everybody is afraid of something, but courage is in the absence of fear. It is recognizing your fear and deciding to do things you are afraid of. Courage is a battle within yourself. Great leaders have good people skills and they can get people to compromise and work together. However, they can also take a stand when needed. Courage deals with principle and not perception. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in the moment of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at the times of challenges and controversies. Courage is contagious. A show of courage by any person encourages others. Fear limits a leader. Courage gives you a good beginning, but it also provides a better future. So if you're going to overcome your fears and doubt, you may as well make it count. As a leader, we must be transparent with our subordinates in telling them how they are going to do their tasks. Giving praise is easy to do, but telling your subordinate that they are not performing their task as expected takes courage. Believing in people before they have proved themselves is the key to motivating people to reach their potential. Our jobs includes payment process that includes validation of expenses. Sometimes, or most of the time, we encounter difficulties in validating. It's kind of fear in telling others that their payment requests cannot be processed, especially if these are leaders also. But we have to do our job to tell them professionally and listen to their reason. And if it is not acceptable, we decline. We, me and my staff, need to make a stand. This goes on until eventually they understand and values. On the final note, one person with courage is a majority. A courageous person will make a stand of his passion will encourage others to follow.
We need to have a discernment as a leader because we need to know who would be the right fit for our team. We need to have that kind of intuition. We need to trust our intuition in terms of looking out for the right employee for us na magjo-join sa team natin. Discernment can be described as ability to find the root of the matter, and it relies on intuition as well as also using our rational thought on this. As a leader, we need to ensure and we need to have that kind of quality of discernment for us to really know who's who for us and who would be really the right choice.
One of the qualities of a leader is generosity. Your candle loses nothing when it lights another. Helping someone by sharing your knowledge, kindness, encouragement, and positive energy doesn't cost you anything, but does provide you the reward of satisfaction. Go out of your way to help others grow and succeed. Share information, opportunities, and resources that benefit others. In spreading the light, be a candle to everyone.
Initiative. You won't leave home without it. It is the most important spice in one's success. It's the ability to use your judgment and make decisions to start to do things and without the needing to be told what to do.
Are you making time to listen? When was the last time you slowed down and paid attention to what was going on around you? Listening is what helps us learn more about our team members' personalities, skills, and needs. We use communication every day, but without listening, we cannot make a person feel that he is not alone and that he has us. Listening is also one of the keys on building a self-confidence to one person. As long as you listen, he will feel his value as a colleague, as a friend, and as a person. We listen to understand, grow, maintain good relationship, and to achieve our goals as one team.
Why passion is important in our life? Simply because passion is energy. Passion is the fuel that inspires and drives people toward specific goals in life. Passion is all about emotions and motivation. Kumbaga, ang passion ay isang positibong pakiramdam para sa isang bagay na malalim para sa iyo at personal na makabuluhan. Now, if you ask me what is the most important things to do to live your life more happy and meaningful, I will advise you to find your passion. Yes, it is more important lalo na kapag ikaw ay medyo naiinip or medyo nawawala ng gana sa buhay mo at sa ginagawa mo. Remember that nobody can be successful unless they love their work. Passion increases your willpower, productivity, and dedication. Passion outperforms skills. Baga nahihigitan ng passion ang kakayanan. Now, if you are passionate of what you are doing, you will become positive and you have the feelings na the things will work out for you as long as you work on it.
Positive attitude. A positive attitude is a mental state of mindset in which an individual generally focuses on the good aspects and situation rather than the negative ones. Having a positive attitude is essential for leaders because it can significantly impact the work environment and the productivity of the team. When leaders approach their work with a positive outlook, they are better equipped to inspire and motivate their team members, boost morale, and foster a sense of collaboration and unity. A leader with a positive attitude will look for opportunities to learn and grow from the experiences and inspire their team to do the same. A positive attitude is a crucial attribute for leaders. It can help them lead effectively, inspire their team, and create a supportive and productive work environment. People with a positive attitude tends to have a can-do attitude, are resilient in the face of setback, and are generally happier and more content than those with a negative attitude. They also tend to be more successful in their personal and professional lives as they are more likely to take risks, pursue goals, and persevere the face of obstacles. Overall, having a positive attitude can lead to a more fulfilling life, stronger relationships, and greater success in achieving one's goals.
Problem solving. First, we need to understand what caused the problem. What is problem? Problem is a matter, a situation regarded as unwanted or harmful that needs to be dealt with or overcome. Problem is part of our daily lives. That's why it's very important to have the right mindset to handle and mitigate these issues. No matter what person is in, he or she will face a problem. Why? Because problem is inevitable. They are inevitable for three reasons. First, we live in a world of growing complexity and diversity. Everything around us changes, and we can consider change as the only constant thing in the world. And some of these changes can result to unwanted outcome or we call problem. Second, we interact with people. Every day we interact with different types of people, and sometimes along the way, people miscommunicate that resulted to misunderstanding that creates a problem. Number 3, we cannot control all the situation we face. As much as we wanted to control the outcome of things, there are really instances wherein things are beyond our control, and output were different on what we expect. Facing a problem is something that we should not be afraid of. A successful leader always rises to the challenge. That's one thing that separates the winners from the whiners. In solving a problem, a leader must demonstrate these 5 qualities. Number 1, anticipate the problem. Always remember, things may not always go according to plan. Having a backup plan is like giving you one step ahead of the fight. Accept the truth. Always accept the truth. Always accept that the problem exists. Face up the reality that the situation is not going according to your plan. Most people tend to deny the existence of the problem until it's beyond repair or correction. See the bigger picture. Leader must continually see the bigger picture. They cannot afford to be overwhelmed by emotions, nor can they allow themselves to be bogged down in details that they lose sight of what is important. Number 4, they handle one thing at a time. Never try to solve all the problems at once. Number 5, don't give up a major goal when you're down. Effective leaders understand the peak-to-peak principle. They make major decisions when they're experiencing positive swing and not during dark times. By having these 5 qualities, you may now be prepared and equipped in facing challenges ahead.
Relationships. If you'll get along, they'll go along. Leadership is not about titles or positions. It is about influencing others. In order to promote and attend good working relationship, a good leader should understand people, understand how they feel and think. Ipakita, iparamdam mo sa kanila na iintindihan mo sila. Listen to them. If they have concerns, don't find fault. Find a remedy. Extend a helping hand. Have an open communication. The best way to have a good idea is to have a lot of ideas. Complement them authentically and have empathy. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Hindi pare-pareho ang tao. Individual differences ika nga. Kaya learn to adapt to treat people differently, not all the same as one another. Try to put yourself in their own shoes. Help and love people. Show respect and focus on what you can put into them rather than what you can get out of them. Act as a dealer of hope. People will forget what you said and did, but will never forget what you made them feel.
Responsibility. If you won't carry the ball, you can't lead the team. Tanong natin ano nga ba ang kalagayan ng bola sa kalidad ng pamumuno na ito. By defining the ball of responsibility, it is an imaginary token of a burden that is carried by a person who takes voluntary or involuntary responsibility for solving a problem. Responsibility is about saying, andito ako sa ganitong sitwasyon. May kinalaman tayo kung bakit ganito ang mga bagay sa atin. As an exceptional leaders, they don't accept condition the way they exist. Instead, they change them. The ball, of course, can be exchanged a few times to your team to find and to propose solutions. At the end, the final responsibility is laid to the leader. A leader can give up anything except final responsibility. Remember the statement, if it is going to be, it's up to me. It's up to us. Leadership is more about being interested in the what needs to be done instead of who's to blame. Ang paglilipat ng paninisi ay ang eksklusibong tatak ng pangkaraniwan. A good leaders never embrace a victim mentality, but instead inspire followers to be accountable, not to be victims. Remember that victims inspire sympathy, but they do not inspire followers. There are some characteristics of leaders who embrace responsibility, wherein responsibility is to get the job done, willing to go extra mile, driven by excellence, and produce regardless of the situation. Therefore, leadership is joyfully accepting responsibility for everything in our life. It is our willingness and desire to accept responsibility for results.
Security. Competence never compensate for insecurity. Competences provide the key for a leader, but there are things that comes to our minds when you say the word competence. It's good to know when you have confidence with yourself, but there is always attached to it is the insecurities. No matter how confident you are, your competence can never outweigh and overcome your insecurity. In dealing with insecurities, you need to remember some facts. Like, do not take the lack of confidence as a reflection on yourself. It's important to look for the good even in the frustrating circumstances. Do not allow comparisons because everyone has room to develop and grow. Know your strengths and have the courage to use it. Give credit to others. Focus on the people you work with. Support them and challenge them. Empower others by giving them the power to make decisions. Leader comes alongside when needed, but do not take over. Your role is to facilitate decision making. Truth be told, because at the end of the day, you may still feel there is lacking from your inner self, which caused you to strive more day after day. Focus on your performance. Cultivate followers. Understand your strengths. Think strategically. Seek mentors. Accept new opportunities. Learn from other leaders. And set goals. Don't let frustration consume you. Instead, find ways to make it serve you and lead from within.
Leadership requires discipline. Yung mga leaders na may self-discipline, hindi sila mabilis ma-distract. Nakafocus lang sila sa tasks nila simula umpisa hanggang matapos ito. Ang isang leader na may self-discipline, hindi niya gagawin ang mga bagay na alam niyang mali. Kino-consider niya ang mga maaaring mangyari kapag ginawa niya ang isang bagay. Ang mga self-disciplined leaders ay tinutulungan ang kanilang mga team members upang maabot ang kanilang goals sa buhay at pinapakita rin nila kung anong ibig sabihin ng salitang tagumpay. Self-discipline is important because you can't be a great leader without self-discipline. Why? Because you're the person that your team members or your community are looking up to. If you can discipline yourself, how can you discipline other people who need someone as an inspiration or motivation like you? How does self-discipline work? For me, you need to get yourself out of your comfort zone. You have to think of ideas that could help you to grow as an individual person. You have to change yourself and eliminate the tendency to make excuses. You have to change your system or routines for the long term and make it as your lifestyle.
For me, to be a good leader, first, you must be willing to serve and not to be served. Being a leader is not about your title or your skills, but rather it is about your attitude towards giving service. Service not only to your clients, but most especially giving service to your team members. A leader should have a heart to put your people first more than your position. How do we do that? Number one, lead by example. Kung ano yung ini-expect mo sa kanilang output, dapat ganun din yung kinocontribute mo. Number two, encourage collaboration. Ask for their opinion, for their inputs. Involve them in the decision making. Hindi yung ikaw lang yung magde-decide palagi. Involve them. Aside sa mapapabilis yung pag-solve ng issues or concerns, na-exercise mo din yung critical thinking ability ng mga team members mo. And number three, care for your team personally. Be empathetic and try to create a more positive work-life balance for your team.
One of the qualities that a leader should have is servanthood. For me, being a leader, dapat nakapokus ka sa pangangailangan ng iyong team before considering your own. At mapapakita mo ito by acknowledging other people's perspectives, giving them the support na kailangan nila to meet their work and personal goals. In other words, being involved in actively contributing to the personal development and performance of the team. And you have to understand that when the team members feel personally and professionally fulfilled, makakaproduce sila ng mas higher quality of work na mas efficient and productive.
Teachability is an important skill a leader should have. In order to keep leading, you need to keep learning and be teachable. Because learning is a continuous process of constant discovery. Di sa lahat ng bagay or pagkakataon, meron tayo enough knowledge para masolusyonan yung mga problemang kinakaharap. Pag may mga challenges or may mistakes, that will teach us to have new skills or knowledge discovery on an ongoing basis. Isa pa, in order for us to be able to lead, we need to be open-minded, flexible, and on-demand in order to contribute this kind of cutting-edge performance. The strength of a leader's character and values will ultimately determine their capacity to lead effectively. Leader has the ability to lead with integrity and make decisions with the best interest of their team in mind.
Vision is you can say only what you can see. A leader provides the vision. It provides the aspiration on where we want to go. That's why a leader plays a key or an important part always in an organization. Kailangan alam lahat kung ano yung pupuntahan natin para lahat tulong-tulong towards that direction. And a good leader provides that good vision that everybody can follow, everybody can understand and appreciate.
Leadership plus excellence equals victory.
Excellence plus leadership equals result.
Leadership and excellence influence others.
Leadership plus excellence is inspiration.
Excellence and leadership would mean it would take you up.
Leadership and excellence, success.
The word excellence and leadership, one word, influence.
Leadership and excellence, lead by example.
Leadership and excellence equals perfection.
Leadership plus excellence for me is a success.
Leadership plus excellence, dynamic.
Leadership plus excellence is achievement.
For leadership and excellence, for me, is equals to achievement.
Leadership and excellence is being a role model of doing your best.
Happy 24th anniversary, Lobo Asiatico. Congratulations on this special occasion. Cheers on the another year of being together. May the journey of corporate success continue even in the coming years.
We're so happy every year we are here.
Happy 24th anniversary, Lobo Asiatico. Let's hope for the best in the coming years. Cheers! Happy 24th anniversary, Lobo Asiatico.
It has been a wonderful journey altogether. Let's hope for the best in the coming years.
Thank you and God bless everyone. Happy anniversary! Congratulations, Lobo Asiatico.
Coming together is the beginning.
Keeping together is the progress. Working together is success. Make the Lobo's journey of excellence continue even in the coming years. Happy 24th anniversary, Lobo! Happy 24th anniversary, Lobo Asiatico from Davao Deputy!
Mula sa Finance Accounting.
Happy 24th anniversary, Lobo Asiatico.
Happy 24th anniversary, Lobo Asiatico! Yay!
Hello, Globo! Happy 24th anniversary!
Happy 24th anniversary, Globo. More power and God bless.
And to all Globo employees, congratulations. 24 years is not an easy task. But just the same, we are very proud of you. congratulations and more years to come.
Happy 24th Anniversary Global Family!
G stands for Growing Company.
L stands for Loving and Daring Management Team.
O stands for Outstanding Service.
B stands for Best and Reliable Employees. O stands for Optimistic Leaders.
Congratulations! More success and fruitful years to celebrate! Cheers!
Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico!
Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico, mga buhay! Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico! We look forward to many more successful years to come. Cheers! Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico!
Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico! Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico! Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico! Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico! Happy 24th Anniversary Globo Asiatico!
Happy
24th
Anniversary!
Globo Asiatico!
Just 8 years!